fans. I am backstage with the big winner tonight.
He is undefeated in the squared circle.
No one beats us to the punch.
Bare Knuckle News fans, I am backstage at BKFC 30 after the big fight here in Monroe, Louisiana with Elvin Brito. Elvin, talk to me a little bit about how you prepared Lorenzo for this fight.
I mean, we worked a lot on mobility and speed and cardio to push the pace in the later rounds if things got ugly. And, it got a little ugly there for a second, and Lorenzo got to dig deep and show why he's a champ. And once again, he gets to prove everybody wrong.
Can you talk us through the first round? Because it was very confusing, I think, to the novice viewer.
Yeah, well, Quinn Henry landed a hard shot, and Lorenzo tried to follow him up. It looked like he landed like a quick left hook in the clinch. They both went down, and then Lorenzo threw another punch on the way down, and he missed. And then luckily he missed. It wasn't called a DQ. Quentin's a bad dude. He was ready to keep going, and they ended up putting up an awesome fight. It was 3 rounds of violence, and it was very well done. Quentin did a really good job, and I was talking about before the fight about the skill gap, and he did a really good job of closing the skill gap. He showed everybody, how he has a world-class jab, and he's meant to be here, and he's fighting at the highest level. So congratulations to Quentin for his great improvement, and congratulations to the champ by showing everybody why he's the champ.
Lorenzo is such an amazing fighter. So much of his game is mental. How do you think that psychs out? How was he able to psych out his opponents? Because I see a lot of that when I look at the weigh-ins. How much of a factor is that mental psych out before the fight?
Well, it depends on the fighter. He always kind of finds a different way to get in anybody's head. He's really good at kind of riffing off his opponents, and a lot of times people think that he's writing stuff down or anything, but he's kind of just going with the flow, and that's what he does. He does best, and we're at a level where we got guys like us that not only can we fight bare knuckle at the highest level and perform the way we do, but we could do it in a way where we could put this whole performance on for everybody, and it just shows the skill level that we have.
What about holes in the game? I mean, did you take a look and did you stick to your game plan when it came to Quentin?
He ended up, he did really. He ended up doing a lot better at keeping the range, and we pretty much like the fourth round. We did the fourth round and the third round. What we thought we would have to do when it came to the fourth round, we did it early. We started running them off La Pica in the third round, which is pretty much just forcing the exchange and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, because we know the way we train, once we start getting like that, there's not too many people that are going to get to the top. Once you get to that, eventually it's just a matter of time till you quit.
Speaking of how hard you train, when are we going to see you back in the squared circle?
I'm hoping, I'm ready to go, so I'm hoping November, December. Whenever they find an opponent, anybody who's willing to get beat up, then I'll be there to do it.
You want to call anybody out?
Right now, I would love a rematch, because last time I fought Queef Palomino, I felt like I threw more, I landed more, I had more control, I would look cooler and better and way sweeter than he did. So I felt like I won that fight, even though the judges disagreed. I would love a rematch. I know they're not really thinking about that. That's not something they're looking forward to. So anybody who's willing to fight. Joe Elmore was being real vocal about wanting to stay near the top. I think, to me, the fight that makes the most sense would be me against Connor Tierney. He's injured. He's out probably till February, till Knucklemania. Now, I don't want to wait till Knucklemania to fight, because I'm ready to go. I just got done training my training camp with Lorenzo. I could fight today. So I'm hoping by next month somebody will step up. Anybody who's willing to step up to El Bandito, I'm here.
Well, you heard it here first. Elvin is ready to get back into the squared circle. For Bare Knuckle News, I'm Susan Singari, and this is
El Bandido, Elvin Brito.
And no one, and I mean no one, beats us to the punch.